Deltarune. Actually, this is Minecraft. Right. Time to do this. Yippee, I love tool repairing. Thank you, thank you. I'm celebrating my birthday by destroying the lives of many Endermen. Birthday, birthday. Should be asleep right now. Go to sleep. Don't let me keep you up. Mm-hmm. Apple. It's like that company. It's true, I was born today. What's up, Muffin? How you doing? But yeah, we get to celebrate with all this Enderman destruction. Are we at 300k Enderman yet? Yeah, 303,000. Incredible. It's more than the zombie pigmen. At this point, it has to be. I didn't know Wimpin was 33. It makes sense. I mean, he's been playing Osu for a long time. Yep, that checks out. He's been playing for a very long time. He's definitely going to be the oldest sign up for a completionist. That's for certain. At least until Wolf finally locks in. I'm sure there'll be like one or two new gen completionists, like actual new gen. I think Wolf is exactly 30. How was new gen defined? Signed up 1 second after me. Honestly, if you signed up to OC less than 10 years ago and you're doing completion, you were a new gen. Like, low-key, Maklovitz would be a new gen completionist. As funny as that sounds. Because he joined, like, late 2016. I think even OC420's account is older than that. Oh. So true, Goink, so true. But yeah. I mean, at this point, a lot of the completionists are... We are all getting old. Although I think Wimpin would be the oldest, oldest completionist by age. No, I forgot that that's still a block term. Someone needs to remind me to fix that. I just didn't care to hear about him every single stream while he was that close to completion. Okay, let me just collect XP for a little bit. I don't think there's any timeline where Emmerich would have gone for completion. That guy hates me and wants me dead. Probably, I don't know. I don't think he actually does. I've only interacted with him actually a few times. XP. Mm. And drink water. Well, I don't know if this is news to you, but Peppy was actually never #1. There is literally zero proof that Peppy was actually ever #1. And theoretically, there could have been OC completionists all the way back then, but it obviously would not be really impressive enough to note. And there was also good reason for completion to not really exist back then for a long time. Just because the way you gained score was like... Or the way you gained ranks was score, but it was only your top score on a map set. So there was just no point to actually play the lower diffs if you can play the harder diff and get more score. Or just play whatever diff gives the most score, you know? It was very strange. But yeah, the first #1 player would have either been E-Up or Ivelstedt. But as far as I'm aware, no one's ever claimed Usu completion until Zasuma did it. Excuse me. Yeah, Zasuma definitely was the one to inspire everyone else, including myself. I don't know how much of a role I helped in any future completionists. I'd like to think there was some inspiration, but maybe not. I've definitely inspired score farming for some players, though. That much I'm certain about. Completion's a different story, though. Okay, this is the last row of picks. Gonna just kind of wait it out again for a moment. It probably doesn't help that every person who's ever asked me about completion, I've pretty much given them the answer of, if you want to do it, you probably should already be in the process of doing it, because otherwise I will not recommend it. I could never really recommend anyone to do completion. Just because it's so time consuming and the requirement only gets worse and worse every single day. But yeah. You were about to be that guy, but you'll refrain. You can be that guy. I'll give you a one-time pass. Also, what's up, Semaphore? How are you doing? Yeah, I mean, I've been very vocal about how much I hate modern maps, so I feel like don't feel like you're alone. I do feel like the quality of maps has definitely not been good. But there are still gems and good maps that get ranked. You just have to wade through all the garbage and filler. That's pretty much how it is. I don't think you're cringe for saying that. Average quality increased. I think that's very debatable, but the worst of the worst is absolutely the worst the game has to offer now. It's kind of insane how there's basically no... Like, maybe it's wrong for me to say it, but I feel like there's no quality control of any kind. Or at the very least, like... I don't know. It feels like you can kind of rank basically anything now, for better and for worse. Yeah. I think it's just really hard to find that balance where you can rank really good, interesting, unique maps without also making the requirements loose enough to also let Snotrag jump compilation 5 trillion into the rank section. At least without being purposefully biased. Five favorites. I think that's more of a player base issue than anything else. Well, actually, not just player base, it's also the fact that more maps get ranked than ever compared to before. I think it's both. It has to be some of both. Yeah. You ranked a single 5.3 star Def Marathon. Wow, this guy thinks it's 2013, 2014. Bro doesn't realize 8 star is the new 5 star. For the birthday chunks. Soon! Soon! I just have to kill a few more Endermen. For real though, it feels like the... You have to make an 8 star map now to get literally any attention. Or you just gotta make it a completely broken garbage map that the very new gen players love playing because number go up. The slot machine continues. Look, I like when number go up too, but like I don't like the number that you literally have to gamble to make go up basically. No. Sorry, I would play your map, but I don't like playing new maps anymore. I think I've basically given up on keeping up with maps like at all anymore. Alright, there we go. That should be all the tools. I'm not 100% certain. Oh, well, I actually need one of those. Okay, yeah, that's all the tools. Ding ding ding. Ding ding. So 3 picks. Oh, I found a pick. Alright. Like 2 more minutes. Yeah, I don't know. I think we finally reached the point with Osu where the player base is like basically completely changed compared to when we started. Like we are just not really dealing with the same people anymore or people that think the same way. Yeah. It feels weird to think about it that way, but I think that's the only way to make it easier to understand, like, I don't know, just something about whatever they feed these new players, they just love to do like 1 or 2 certain things and then that's it. They'll play performance points or they'll play like low AR gimmick for tournaments and that's about it from what I can see. What do I normally have here? Oh, right, the ender chest. I should... Yeah, this is in the wrong spots, that's why. Okay. I think it is almost time to go up. I should just top off on food. So there we go. I'll need to make more food pretty soon here. I'll do that on a day where I have more time to stream though, so let's not focus on that today, for sure. What do I normally have here? Oh, I'm missing a tool. I'm missing my hoe. Not in there. Not in there. Is it in here? Not in here. Is it just... Right? Am I blind? Did I... No, I didn't throw it. Where did I put it? Uh-oh. Did I accidentally throw away a tool? Is this what I did? Did I actually do that? That's really bizarre if I actually did that. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm just blind. I'm just blind. Rogue City. Okay, I do need one more. No. What? I'm going insane. I'm going insane. I'm going insane. We're good. I should just have an I should just have an emote that's called Cat Jam, but it just crushes you with an anvil in real life. I think that'd be awesome. Also, Semaphore, have you ever seen the actual chunk area? Also, wait, Emmerich is on a month-long dry streak and four. Wow. Here we go. All right. Here, let's fly up and you'll see. I did take like a 5-month break from this, but since the start of the year, I've been playing nearly daily. So I mean, it's starting to look crazy. It'll take a while to load in, but I mean that's right there in the middle where my crosshair is. This is the lowest point in the area. So it's pretty cool, ain't it? Going to lower that, and then fly back down. What am I building with all that stone? That's a good joke. That's a funny one. This guy thinks we're building something. We are literally just digging a hole. I am not even bothering collecting any of the stone. Oh. This guy's hitting every common phrase associated with someone who's never seen this project before. The world did it, the what are you doing with all this? Next, he's gonna ask if this is even fun. Job. Get a job! Me, after coming home from a 10-hour work shift on my birthday, being told to get a job. But yeah. It's honestly very relaxing to do this. Like, no joke. This is unironically a stress reliever. Do I work the base? No, I stopped working there a few years ago, thankfully. Unfortunately, I still do work, like, food industry type job, but I did just start a new job, like, last week, or I guess technically this week was my first actual work week. And it's been going good, but I am being scheduled like 40 to like 46 hours. So it's pretty hard. Especially because they're only 4 days a week, so it's legit like 11-hour shifts. I actually stayed at work for 12 hours yesterday. It's money though, I can't complain. Just means less digging time. You're so right, you're so right. I should have been working for $7.25 an hour. Or better yet, guys, I should have been working for $2.13 an hour plus tips. The real wage if you were a server in this country. At least if you work at a place that hates you and wants you dead, which is a lot of places. Where's that number from? I want to say it's a federal thing. It literally, like, the bare minimum for servers is $2.13 an hour plus tips. But if you make less than, I think, $7.25 an hour, then they have to make up that difference to $7.25 an hour. But if you make more than $7.25 an hour, then they're allowed to pay you the $2.13 an hour, and then you just make the rest up from tips. Have you never heard of this? It's a real thing. You can look it up. It's unfortunately reality for few people. $213. No, $2.13, buddy. Also, what's up, Nyanura? How you doing? I love this country. I love currency. Nope, just Spotify. Yeah, I mean, these days, usually jobs will not pay you that low. But, like, if you're like a teenager or just like desperate for work, you can absolutely still find jobs that pay less than $10 an hour. Even with tips. Dollar General. I see. That sounds like a very specific scenario, that second one. Like, very suspiciously specific. Hmm. I hope you are not working for less than 15 an hour. But I understand if that may not be the case. Or may be the case, I guess.
Thank you.
Thank you for the follow. Truthfully, I don't know what kind of pay that kind of job has. I feel like it would vary a lot. Let's just say they're thinking of making you assistant manager and that starts at 14 an hour. Oh, they hate you. They hate you and want you dead. They actually are going to deep fry you and serve you with mustard, is what you're telling me. Yeah, before tax. That's, yeah. Crazy. No, at this point, I literally cannot. accept a job that pays less than like 16 an hour, because otherwise the bills will not be paid. And because Utah is a scam to live in, truthfully. Tennessee, which doesn't have income tax. I guess that's nice. That's still... I feel like that's still too low. Well, I'm a filthy communist, so who cares what I think? You gotta do it until you can afford transmission rebuild. Yep. No, I get it. I'm not trying to insult you or anything. I absolutely understand. You just gotta do what you gotta do, man. That's life of living in this country. I just hope one day we can have being paid what we're worth, you know? I think pretending that being stressed is fun is a great way to just absolutely crash out one day in the most violent and like just volatile way ever. I mean, if it works for you, but I don't think being evicted would actually be that fun. Shocking opinion, unpopular, r/unpopular opinions. Being evicted is not fun. NTA. I love reddit.com. That is a creeper. Creeper. Oh, I should, yeah. Just so I don't get jump scared nearly as hard when a mob appears. I wish you the best. We haven't really talked in a while, so I hope all things considered you are doing okay. That's good. Mm. Look, if I'm asked, I will feign ignorance. Be like, I don't know, man. I don't think anything happened here. Yeah, man, like he was just very normal and then he just did that. What happened? What? He would never do that. He loved puppies. I was only insane for that one split moment decision. Look, I'm not a lawyer, so I will not give you any advice. However, I think you should probably not do that. Oh. Oh wait, so it's kind of like hunting, like for sport. You know, that could be fun. You know, I don't want to say it, but I feel like you're looking at Exhibit A right here. Nah, I'll only feel sunk cost once I reach Deep Slate. Then it'll be truly the point of no return. If I start digging the Deep Slate, that's when it's like, alright, I gotta commit to this. No more fooling around. Honestly, I think I'm just like this, dude. I did the same thing with Osu Completion, where the more I did it, the more I actually wanted to keep doing it. I don't know why I'm like this, but like the more I've been doing this digging, the more I literally just want to keep going. I like snowball momentum, usually, and like motivation. That's just how I am. And I love it though. Like low key. I might just sound a little kind of out of it, but I'm really enjoying this. Which do I send this? Yeah, I wonder why Twitch didn't want you to send that. Very puzzling. Although you're gonna probably cry when I tell you that Deep Slate's actually my favorite block. Oh, I don't care about like the building or anything. I just mean as like an obstacle. I think it's a really funny block for a project like this. I could care less about how it looks. I just think it's really funny that half of the world is insta-mineable and then the other half is that. Thank you, Honk. Oh yeah, thank you. I love the birthday machine. Especially considering I fed all of my job the birthday machine points. Happy Memorial Day. They buried me. I've been buried into the ground and memorialized. I mean, my birthday does fall on Memorial Day sometimes. Happy Pride Month. I love being prideful. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Willie. Thank you, Semaphore. Thank you, Miss TR. Thank you, everyone. I am still out of it, by the way. But we're chilling. Did I work? I just finished a 10-hour shift, yeah. I got to work 10 hours in the coal mines. I mean the kitchen. But you know what, Wowie? It actually was fine because yesterday I worked a 12-hour shift. So it felt like a break in comparison. Welcome to the new place. Hey, you know what though? I only work 4 days a week. So it can't be that bad, surely. Surely I'm not gonna burn out and blow up. Right? It's just 4 really long shifts, but 3 days off. Could be worse. You actually prefer shorter shifts 6 days a week? It depends on how short the shifts are, but yeah, it depends on the job too. The job I'm doing literally would not be possible in 4 hours. That's the problem. 5 to 8 hours. Well, okay, 8 hours, 6 days a week. That's like more than. I mean, that would be the equivalent of working 4 11s or something like that, or like 11 and a halfs, something like that. So that kind of basically what I'm going to be scheduled at. I think I'd rather just do it over 4 days. Okay, 40 hours. I mean, I don't know. I disagree. I feel like I'd rather work just 4 days, have them be long shifts, and then just have one day kind of decompress, relax, chill, and then 2 days, 2 full days where I can actually just do whatever I want to do instead of just one. Oh, by the way, Wowie, I also walk to work now. On top of On top of standing for 10 hours, I'm also walking to work. Although it's a short walk. It's less than 10 minutes. But that's precisely why I I wanted this job, because I don't want to drive if I don't have to. And also it's good for me. Also, hold on guys, just give me one moment. Okay, I'm back. Hello, hi. Yeah, I'm European. Uh, to be honest, Sam, the only time you had that was when I was physically. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, my feet are absolutely killing me. So, in a way, you're not wrong. But, like, yeah. You're just gonna stay there, buddy. But you know what? The pay increase is just worth it. What? How did you get out? No, 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 no. Now you need to. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, have fun, buddy. Have fun. Yeah, we care about you for sure. I just don't want bad omen. There is a village on the outskirts of the chunks. I just don't want any chance of that to ever be triggered by accident. And yeah, I saw the Weird Al one, Woey. What was the other one? No, or oh yeah, Time Abyss, right? I think that's what it's called. Close enough. Same difference. I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I personally maybe I'll come to change my mind, but I feel like I honestly would prefer having 3 days off. Even if one of those days is literally just me laying down all day, just resting from the job. I'm perfectly fine with that. Mario Kart Wii comp coming soon. What? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Well, yeah, I'd have to walk, but like, it's not a far walk. It's only 8 minutes one way. That's literally, like, not any longer than my previous work's commute. And actually, technically, it's shorter because it wasn't just my commute. I also had to take going to work first and then go to my work. So that was close to like 15 minutes. So I've cut my commute down a bit. I could always get like a bike or something or a scooter if I really didn't want to walk. Well, honestly, I'm trying to lose weight and be healthy. So I feel like there's no reason for me not to just learn to walk like I'm a little baby. You know, you know? I think one thing that's gonna kind of be upsetting to me, though, is that I'm most likely just gonna have to either do really short, like maybe even 60-minute streams on off days, or not off days, on work days, or I might just have to not stream at all, because next week I'm being scheduled 9:30 to 8. And so far, every single day that I've worked, because I'm new, I've had to stay late to, learn the job. So I'm legit working, like I'm being scheduled 10.5-hour shifts. And then it could even be, like, closer to 11 or 12, depending on the day. I don't know when I'm supposed to have time to do any gaming, really. At least not without wanting to blow up. Yeah. The problem is just, like, there's nothing I can do about that. My job requires that specific timing. They want me vitamin deprived. Well, that's why I walk home. I get sunlight on my walk to work. And currently I get sunlight at both times. Also, joke's on you, I'm vitamin deprived anyways. uh, yeah. I do have some gems sitting in the playlist. Honestly, all the songs though have just been like songs that people have requested on the stream, and then I just add them to the playlist if I don't mind hearing it literally at least one more time. It's a shame that, like, just can't find a lot of good music on Spotify sometimes. Sorry, no one maps real songs anymore. Be the change you want to see, Semaphore. It's time for you to step up. I think it's your turn. I mean, I don't know. You actually know how to map. You could try your hand at it. I just don't think you would actually do it. Or at least I don't know if you've ever mapped anything that long. Maybe you have. I genuinely don't know. I don't see why you couldn't, though. Yeah, fair enough. Welcome to the galaxy of what? Long goes epic mode. This is a really good song. Welcome to the galaxy of Skytest Minecraft. No. No. Can we get a good Minecraft YouTuber for once? Just go listen to all of them and then you'll find the best one. That's the only solution. Welcome to the galaxy of H-pop. Sure, whatever. Well, he should have just mapped it every year until he did it good. I've mentioned this before, Semaphore, on stream, but I've actually been working on just a little OSU project of redoing old scores on maps ranked 2018 and earlier. I'm basically just trying to FC stuff I didn't FC the first time around. It's actually been very fun to revisit all these old maps again. Unfortunately, I feel like I've FC'd all the good maps already, or at least a lot of them. But there's still some fun ones, for sure. Do I remember most of it? Honestly, dude, when you play over 100,000 maps, it's just so hard to remember. It's hard to remember even just only the good maps. It's just, yeah. I kind of have a curse of like, yeah, I played everything, but that doesn't mean I remembered everything. It's unfortunate. And sometimes I feel like a fake old head because people make references to maps and I'm like, look, I have played this, but I do not remember it anymore. Will you be fixing Hins or Miss You? Oh, you mean the worst map in the game? Popular opinion of 2014. Thank you, Optum. I am in fact digging. 13.55 million blocks so far. And the highest point, we are at 26. We're actually getting pretty close to finishing another 2 layers. I don't know if I'll be able to do it tonight. Might be able to. It'll be close. You believe that is more than 17 blocks? You can believe that. We will allow you this. Honestly, maybe because I am very stubborn. If I don't, or how do I say it? Hanser's Miss You, I will not say it is objectively a bad map. However, I will say that in my brain, I don't like playing that map at all. It's not the kind of skill set that I ever enjoyed. So I just can't enjoy it like other people can. You were explaining something to New Mapper. Let me show you something that worked 13 years ago. Even the map isn't gridded or simple or Ascension to Heaven or a burger. Okay, Ascension to Heaven is not a good map. It's an important map. It's not a good map. However, if the map is gridded, it does get bonus points. I will concede. But it's Ascension to Heaven. Oh, you mean the Beast Troll React song? Sorry. Sorry, I'm going to blow up now. God, I can't believe Beast Troll reacted to that 10 years ago now. Galaxy of MC. Alright, so imagine a burger. The first image that came to my mind was Joe Rogan. Imagine a burger, but it didn't have ketchup. It would be what you would call a good burger. You ever had a triple a quarter? I think you're trying to kill me, is what you're asking. Did you ever have the burger that kills you and stabs you? No. Welcome to the galaxy of blowing up. I'm sorry, I literally don't eat at McDonald's. I feel like I want to eat food. Will you shut up? Shut up! Thank you. Yeah. No, I pretty much have just stopped eating any McDonald's because it's literally too expensive now, but even if you use their stupid app, it's also just not good food at all. I don't like it. It's fun to learn the things you'll need on road trips. I don't drink energy drinks. That stuff makes me want to explode, but like actually, it makes my heart hurt. Not to mention it tastes like drinking poison. You are drinking literal rat poison, but for humans. One sec. One sec, guys. Okay. Sleep. No, I literally only ever have caffeine whenever I am uh at work. Otherwise, or at least I only have excessive caffeine when I work. Other days I just drink sugar-free soda, and that's the most caffeine I'll get, so not very much. Alright, we're almost done with this double layer. We'll actually finish it today. And then everything will be at Y level 24 or lower. So exciting. Just send something that sounds good. Don't send me music that makes me hate you and want you dead. You just have to use Spotify though. Like you have to do exclamation point SR and then a Spotify song link. Because the bot only accepts Spotify because it sucks. I mean, it's actually pretty handy, Bob, but like, I wish it did more. You got something good? No? Also, I realized I misplaced that. Guy. Alright. I mean, I'm gonna end stream very soon here, regardless. I was only planning on streaming for like 12 more minutes. I'm running pretty strict or like tight streaming schedules now that I'm working full time again. I am the baby who can't walk. Sure. I mean, I was just born today after all. Also, happy birthday, Woey. Happy birthday. Happy Earth Day. Happy day. Happle day. It's Happle day. Alright, here we go. We finished another 2 layers in like 1 second. There we go. Yay! Cool. Thanks. On to the next two. You should break your leg and live off disability so you can stream Minecraft all day. Plus, you don't need to walk because you're at the PC. You know, it's not like I've never thought this. However, I don't think I will be committing insurance fraud yet. For legal reasons, this is not, or this is it a joke? I don't know anymore. I should just go break my leg now. Well, it's fraud if I do it with the intention of doing exactly that, you know? I think that's absolutely still fraud, even if you actually break your leg. If you are able to, like, if there's any reason someone can prove that you did that on purpose, or tried to do it on purpose. Also, you would have to be really committed to do this if you actually break... See, if you actually break your leg just for disability money, I hate to break it to you, you might actually be disabled. I don't, like... Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, but I feel like you like don't deserve it, but like you should still get the disability money. You're mad? What if a judge just was like sentencing you and they just say you mad? How would you feel? What if I break your leg for unrelated reasons? Why would you break my leg? Give me a reason as to why you would break my leg right now. Self-defense? I'm not gonna attack you. I'm a nice, wholesome fungus. I love this terrain. I said I was gonna deep fry you and serve you with mustard. I literally said that about myself earlier today. Come on. I literally said the people at my job are gonna deep fry me and serve me with mustard. I'm always saying that. Please don't break my leg over this. Flossing in the middle of the store till you get fired because you want to quit, but you also want unemployment checks. True, that's the real dilemma when you just want to quit, but you want the unemployment, so you just have to literally just force their hand. I feel like that's still kind of messed up, though. That you, like, actually just have to be fired to get unemployment. Like, quitting is not valid. But you know, in a just society, we would have a thing called universal basic income to solve exactly this problem. Wink. You just wink at me, buddy. Look, I'm already taken. You can't just wink at me. Hitting the folks straight into a fat bag. You know what they should do? I just came up with a genius idea. What if they did a CEO lottery where at every company there's just a random lottery where a person just becomes the CEO for a day, but only in terms of wage. So you just get the CEO's wage for a day. This would be awesome. Wait, better idea. What if you just get the CEO's wage forever and also you blow up? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying or thinking. I'm literally just tired. I don't know anything about IShowSpeed. Sorry, I'm too old. I mean, I was born today, but I'm also too old. Look, if I was the CEO at my work for 24 hours, that'd be cool. He became the mayor of Lima for a day. Okay. Did he do the thing where you declare universal basic income and healthcare and then it happened? Oh, an hour. Okay, so he only had time to end poverty. Oh wait, yeah, I guess I could have thought. Why would I think he would do anything good? Everyone, prison, vanished. I can't believe the capital of Peru's lima beans. Oh yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, fun fact about the city I grew up in. Uh, at least I'm pretty sure, if I remember this correctly, the dictator of Iraq, Saddam Hussein, literally got the key to the city of Detroit City. So that was cool. I love giving dictators things. I'm pretty sure this is true. I'm pretty sure. Am I making this up? Right. Yeah, he got the key to the city of Detroit. When did this happen? 1970? No, what is this? When was this? It looks like in the 1970s or 80s or something. Elmo got in 2010. Crazy. Okay, it looks like it. Okay, this is. I'm so glad I remembered this fact. I'm very happy to remember that Saddam Hussein got the key to the city that my family grew up in. And then also that was the country that my family fled from in the first place. A double whammy of messed up. Wowie has it true. Wowie has it true. Alright, anyways, guys. I'm just gonna reach a corner here, and then I'm gonna end stream. I should have already ended stream by now. But yeah. This was fun. Honestly, I'm kind of sad because Elmo got the key to the city. That's really messed up that they did that. Like, why did Elmo get that? He didn't do anything. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good night.